everyone. Today I'm going to be predicting week 1 of the NFL season. I've joined Tom Grassy, who's a YouTuber right now, Pick 'em League. I'm going to be competing. I don't think I'm going to do very well because I don't know American football as well as, let's just say, most of this band. I'm going under the name brand and all. Okay. Starting off with the Eagles facing the Cowboys. I picked the Eagles to win, defending champions, and I don't see how the Cowboys stand a chance with this one. I'm not surprised only 6% of people picked the Cowboys. Next up we have Chiefs at Chargers. I did pick the Chiefs to win. It does pain me actually. Having to pick the Chiefs because I don't like them, but it is going to be played in Brazil, pretty sure, this game. That might eliminate some of the Chargers into a ramp. I'm not playing it so far. So pretty even. Picking Chiefs, runners up last year, winning the NFC West, and I'm pretty confident they're going to do so again. Next up, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Atlanta Falcons. I did go with the Buccaneers this time, even though the Falcons swept them last year. I think that the Buccaneers should be able to pick up this road win against a division rival. If you disagree, you're in the minority because they're 17% pick the Falcons. I'm really looking forward to seeing if the Buccaneers can actually do something for the Falcons this year. They got swept by them last year and still won the division. Next we have the Cincinnati Bengals against the Cleveland Browns. Unsurprisingly, many people have gone for the Bengals. I've gone for the Bengals, even though the Browns went out. So, harder. I think. Anyway, Bengals just missed out on the playoffs last year. Browns were nowhere close. Even though it's been played in Cleveland, I think the Bengals should be able to win this one. Next we have the Miami Dolphins facing Indianapolis Colts, and this one's the first one I've actually disagreed with the majority of. As you can see, 78% picked the Dolphins. I've gone with the Colts. I know I can change my selection, but I'm not going to. I did actually have the Colts winning 17-10, but I still believe it's going to be a close game. I hope I'm right on this one. Nothing against Dolphins. I just think that the Colts will sneak a win because they're playing at. Next we have the Las Vegas Raiders against the New England Patriots. Hang on. Yes. I picked the Raiders even though it's been played in New England. I just have a hunch that the Raiders are going to win this one. I don't really have a specific reason. It does seem to be almost 50-50. 46-54. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Hopefully it's not bad. Next we have the Arizona Cardinals against New Orleans Saints. I think I'm a bit delusional with this one, picking the Saints. The only reason is they're at home and the Cardinals kinda collapsed last season, as did the Saints, but I'm one of the 9% of people who think the Saints are going to win. Again, home field advantage and a hunch is why I picked the Saints. Next we have the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Jets. Steelers picked up Aaron Rodgers. The Jets picking up Justin Fields, I'm pretty sure. So both QBs aren't facing their former teams in week 1. Now, I've gone with the Steelers because of I don't think the Jets will be able to get past the Steelers with defense. And the Steelers, even their offense at times, it's a bit shaky. Rodgers should help. I've gone with the Steelers to get the win. Next we have the other New York team, the New York Giants, taking on the Washington Commanders. Commanders losing an NFC Championship game against the Eagles. They have a ton of momentum, and it's been played at home against one of the worst teams last season. I don't think picking them to win is too controversial. But some of you have faith in the Giants, and well, I really hope the Washington Commanders don't blow it. Next we have the Carolina Panthers facing the Jacksonville Jaguars. Both the big cats, or Panthers and Jaguars, both the cats. I've gone with the Jaguars because I believe Panthers aren't going to be good enough to win on the road at Jacksonville. Jacksonville had a meh season, wasn't anything special, but I still believe that they do have a chance in the AFC this year. So I've gone with the Jaguars. Do hope the Panthers at least do something. I've had them. I wrote the scores down on this piece of paper. What I think the score is going to be, the winner, and I put the Jaguars winning 24-14. I do hope that's again. Next up, we have the Tennessee Titans against the Denver Broncos. Unsurprisingly, the Broncos are heavy favourites to win. Titans, they had the number 1 overall pick, Cam Ward. I still think it's going to take a few proper games for him to get into the window, and the rest of the team probably isn't good enough with just one quarterback to fix everything. The Broncos have made the postseason, once in a wild card. They're still a very strong team. I think they'll win this matchup easily. I had them winning 17-6, so I may have underestimated how many points the Broncos score. This one is an interesting one. The San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks at Newman Field. Now, I do understand why the 49ers are favourites to win this game. Newman Field, the Seahawks were 3-6 at home stadium last year. They did win. They were 7-1 on the road. So if this was at Every stadium, I think the Seahawks might have more of a chance. I picked the Seahawks because in the off-season they did sign Cooper Kupp, who was released by the Rams, and literally that's the only reason I picked the Seahawks. I don't like the Seahawks. I do hope they lose, but I can't bet against them, even though only 21% of my fellow competitors agree. Next, we have the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. The Lions losing in the divisional round to the Commanders at Ford Field. Rough. But they do have a lot of momentum. They were the number 1 seed in the NFC last year. They did not lose a single divisional game. Pretty sure they only lost to the Buccaneers and the Bills in the regular season last year. The Packers, they went 1-5 in the division, got swept by the Lions, got swept by the Vikings, and lost one of the 2 games to the Bears, and beating the Bears. But I still think the Packers will be a solid team this year. I hope for home state. I do have the Lions winning at Lambeau for the 4th year in a row. Don't quote me on that. So it's going to be a very close game. I have the Lions winning 24-20. I think it's going to be a very close game. I do have the Lions winning. Next we have the Houston Texans taking on my favourite NFL team, the Los Angeles Rams. The Texans won the AFC South. I don't know the AFC very well, sorry. They won the AFC South last year because the Colts lost the Giants. That secured it. And the Rams, they won the NFC West, beat the Vikings in the wild card, and lost the eventual Super Bowl champions, the Eagles, in the divisional round by 6 points. I think the Rams do have more momentum, especially with Matthew Stafford looking like he's actually going to play, even though he has had back injuries in pre-season. I have the Rams winning 17-14. Next, we have the Baltimore Ravens against the Buffalo Bills. Oh boy, this game is going to be insane. As you can see, the betmakers think the Ravens are going to win. But I do see this going either way. I did give Buffalo the edge because it's a home game for them. Both teams are really good. Were really good last year, and I believe it will be the same this year. And finally, we have the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Chicago Bears. Vikings, they did kind of collapse last year, losing badly to the Rams in the wild card round, but they did do. They are still a solid team. The Bears, they did win their final game of the year against the Packers. But I still think Minnesota will pull off the win, even though it's in Chicago. And I think 80% of my competitors believe the same. As for the tiebreaker, how many points did you score from the Vikings v Bears? I put 33. 24 points for the Vikings and the Bears. So I hope this doesn't backfire. And we'll see how well we do. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next week.